So I just got out of the shower, but I've been thinking about this topic for a long time, so I figured I was just gonna make a video on it anyways. This is not a scripted video. I don't have a lot written down that I'm gonna say, but I have a lot of thoughts, and I think I have some unique perspectives due to the fact that I'm also a small creator on this platform, and I've seen a lot of people kind of exploding on YouTube in the recent days, and understandably so in a lot of cases. And I just wanted to kind of give perspective. Of course, I'm gonna be slightly biased towards the creator because I am one, but here's my take on the whole situation. So my first interactions with kind of like the business side of YouTube was when I first hit 1,000 subs and 10,000 hours of watch time, I believe was the requirements. Anyways, when I hit the requirements for the YouTube partnership program, I was really excited. It was about the beginning of February, I believe. I don't remember exactly. It was in February. And I was really excited because it said the latest that my application would be approved would be by the end of February. So I was like, sweet, I'm gonna start making some money by the end of February. Fast forward to kind of the middle of March and the deadline had been switched to April. So I was like, man, that really sucks because I've been putting a lot of time into my videos. I've probably spent hundreds of hours making videos over the past few months. Okay, I can do April. April's fine. I'll just plan for April. Again, I tweet YouTube. They answer similarly to the last time, and then they switch it to the end of June. In this time, there were a few events that kind of make me have some sympathy for YouTube. For example, the shooting happened at YouTube headquarters, and I'm sure that distracted a lot of their resources. I'm sure a lot of the people that worked there felt traumatized from what had occurred. YouTube even said that if you wanted to, you could take, as much vacation time as you wanted as an employee. So that is undoubtedly gonna cause some issues if you're understaffed and you're trying to approve somebody for monetization, because you have to look through a lot of their catalog, you have to make sure it's advertiser friendly, that they're not plagiarizing, etc., etc. So a lot of work goes into this stuff. So I understand that. The problem I have is that they consistently gave deadlines and failed to commit to them. If somebody gives me a deadline for something, like, a school assignment or like a college paper or something, you don't get to just change, I'm gonna do it, in the next couple months. The world doesn't work that way, especially when people's money is involved and people's careers are involved. Of course, as a smaller creator, you shouldn't really be expecting to make your primary income source off of a YouTube channel when you're this small and you haven't even been approved yet. But setting up expectations and then pulling out the carpet from beneath people multiple times, especially when you're trying to get your feet off the ground, is demoralizing. And it's ended up with a lot of people having very vitriolic hate towards YouTube. Content creators that I really look up to, like Brad Taste in Music, who tweet things regularly chastising YouTube for their poor communication, which is, one of the main issues. Mixed communication is, or no communication at all, is the main reason that I'm upset with YouTube personally. For example, one huge issue they have is something he mentions here. He says, you can only email YouTube support if you are a member of the YouTube Partner Program. The reason this is so upsetting is because the people that need to communicate with YouTube right now are the people that are trying to get approved, but just because you have reached the threshold to be a partner does not mean they consider you a part of the program. I can't email YouTube support. I can't get help. I can't get feedback. I can't get personal communication as somebody who's drawn in over 1 million views to the platform, which of course is not that much in the long term. I can't get support. I can't get information directly from YouTube. I have to rely on, shoddy tweets here and there. Now, to understand YouTube's side a little bit, they're not making money off of my videos either, for the most part. Because if I'm not approved for monetization, I can't have ads run on my channel. And if ads aren't running on my channel, that means they're not earning money either. If no ads are there, they can't earn money. Of course, two issues with that is that they can have people travel to other videos based off my videos. They'll probably push videos to the people that come to my channel that have ads on them and then earn money that way. Or they could just not care because for them it's pennies. For me, it would allow me to invest in something that could up the quality of my production and, maybe even create more revenue for me. Back to the partnership thing. Right now, I have 33,000 watch hours of the 4,000 needed, and I have 11,000 subscribers when there's 1,000 needed. So I'm essentially 10 times past the requirements, and I'm still not getting any communication from YouTube about, any reliable communication from YouTube about potential times where I'll start to actually earn money from my videos. Now, my other issue, as I've mentioned before, is the communication aspect. I've tweeted YouTube 3 times about an issue I have, and I'm not gonna explain it thoroughly here, but basically my music is getting flagged on my channel as I'm stealing music from myself. Obviously, I can't do that because I'm approving myself to do that. So I've tweeted their support team, and I have yet to receive a response after 3 tweets to them over the course of a couple months. There's no excuse for that kind of stuff. Finally, YouTube's inability to promote videos to your subscribers. So I have videos that are non-Muse related. I have wanted to make non-Muse content on this channel, as well as Muse content. I want to kind of divide it 50-50 maybe. Anytime I upload something that is not Muse related, people say they don't see it in their sub box, they don't see it in their recommended, they don't get notifications. And this is because YouTube is trying to optimize the platform so that people that have subscribed to my YouTube channel are only getting notified when I post that type of stuff. Some of the videos that I make are very similar to Muse stuff. So for example, I made a cover of Friends in the style of rock music. Friends by Marshmello and Anne-Marie, I believe. So that video is one of my best videos I think I've ever done. I have a great visual that goes along with it, as well as some good audio that any rock fan should appreciate if they've appreciated my other stuff on my channel. But, after promoting it on my social media for a few days, it only got 700 views, while anything Muse related will instantly get up to like 12,000 in a few days. This is leading people like Brad Taste and like me to go a little bit insane because, as he says here, my latest video lost me 5 subs instantly and I've gained 0 from it. YouTube anxiety is real. So this type of thing where you get completely locked into one very, 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 very specific type of content can drive somebody insane. No matter what you're doing, even if you really love it, if you're doing the same thing every single day, exactly the same for your entire life, it starts to become draining. So sometimes people like to branch out just a little bit, and I feel like YouTube is using their algorithm to kind of squash that because it knows that we're going to get a little bit less positive feedback for that type of content. I don't think genuinely that of my 12,000 subs or 11,000 subs that only 100 of them would want to see a vlog of a really cool concert that I went to that I spent a lot of time on. I don't believe that is accurate, but YouTube kind of makes creators pigeonholed into very specific genres. Back to the YouTube side of things, I understand that they're a business, they have a model that needs to succeed or else they won't be able to have a platform that's lucrative for us either. However, when people have committed that they wanted to see your content, it's very frustrating to have it not reach people that would want to see it. The same thing has happened on Facebook, but much worse. People that like your Facebook page, you actually have to pay for them to see your posts. Thank God YouTube hasn't gotten to that point. All that being said, I understand where both sides are coming from here. Of course, I'm slightly biased because I'm a creator. I don't actually hate YouTube. I'm not miserable on this platform. I do see the people around me that love this that love to create stuff on this platform being miserable, and it's kind of frustrating to me because I feel like there's so many great opportunities on this platform that it offers. And I think YouTube just needs to get out of the way for the most part. It needs to try to stop fixing what isn't broken and needs to just communicate on what things it's trying to do. But this is kind of an update for me as well because I want you guys to know, I'm still not monetized. I don't know when I will be. They say the end of June, but there's no saying that's going to be true when they've already failed on that promise twice. So all that being said, it would be awesome if you guys supported me as much as possible. I have my Patreon down below if you like anything that I do on this channel. I have all of my music on streaming platforms. If you could just pay $1 for a song that you really like, I would be eternally grateful. I also have a merch store. If you guys would support me in any way possible, I'd be so grateful. And hopefully YouTube sorts this out soon. I'm pretty hopeful about it because I think they're gonna start realizing that creators are really miserable. YouTube wants to last long term as well. It's not in their desire to fail as a platform. So, I think they're gonna turn it around, and I think that as creators, we need to be as positive as we can going forward, and I wish you guys best of luck, especially other creators like me that are kind of struggling right now. Hopefully we sort this out soon. If you guys like this type of video, make sure to leave a like, and maybe I'll try to do some more kind of talks in the future. Not everything on my channel is going to be 100% laser focused type of content, so I hope people are going to be willing to accept me trying some different things. And yeah, that's all. Thanks for watching. Bye guys.